Dr. Ben here. So, found an article that I found pretty amusing, and it's funny that I say a lot of these articles are amusing because I'm looking at this digestive health stuff from a common sense health perspective versus like a medical cut it out, drug it out, burn it out perspective. So a lot of it seems just absurd and bizarre to me, but I thought this one was funny, and I thought it was somewhat informative, and I wanted to share. So they're working on a new diagnostic test for IBS, which I think is funny because it's like IBS is really not that difficult to diagnose. The fact is that it's not even really a disease. It's a syndrome, which isn't a disease. A syndrome is a collection of symptoms, okay? So it basically means we don't really know what the cause is. It's a syndrome. It shows up as a set of diseases. AIDS is a syndrome. It's like a set of symptoms that come together, but they don't really know what it is, right? That's what IBS is. So a set of symptoms: constipation, diarrhea, bloating, discomfort, stuff like that. And you have enough of these symptoms, you get diagnosed with IBS. So, technically you need to be a doctor to be able to give somebody a medical diagnosis of a disease. But really, a 7-year-old kid with a laptop and WebMD could diagnose somebody with irritable bowel. Like, it's not rocket surgery, okay? But they want to come out with a new test to test for IBS, right? Because you can bill insurance for it. And so what it's going to be is essentially just like a finger prick that collects some blood, and then they see what foods you're allergic to, and they do this like right in the office, like no turnaround time. Like I remember in 2010, I got a blood test for food allergies, and it took them like 2 weeks, 2 weeks to figure out, like, get the results back from the lab. And I was like calling them every day, like, what's going on? And usually, not that that kind of person who's a pest to doctors, but like really wanted to know. So now you can be able to prick your finger in the office, and apparently they'll be able to tell you like within minutes of like, don't eat eggs, cheese, soy, whatever you're allergic to. So this is like a technological advance to some degree, that you figure out what foods you're allergic to and you just avoid those foods, right? And let me tell you, I did that strategy, right? Like I got diagnosed, I had like a laundry list of food allergies, and I was like, what am I gonna eat? Gluten-free air sandwiches? So I kind of had to like go and essentially shop for like all these like gluten-free, soy-free, cheese-free, dairy-free, everything free packaged macaroni and cheese, right? And I did that for a while, and I didn't really feel any better, okay? Because we get so focused on like what foods do we exclude that we don't even think about, well, what foods should we be eating? And the standard American diet is just essentially all processed junk. It's like 93% processed junk food. So it's like people have no clue what to eat, especially when you tell them to like cut all that stuff out, right? It's like, well, now I gotta find these like weird, obscure, like gluten-free, allergy-free products, and they taste like cardboard. They're expensive. It's like I hate this, right? And a lot of times they just go back to like eating the other stuff because like it was honestly worse to like eat the packaged like gluten-free, allergy-free foods than it was to just eat a normal standard American diet. We've been there, right? So I think that it's like technology, and a lot of people are really smart coming together, putting together this blood test, blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, it's like, dude, you just gotta like eat fruits and vegetables. Like, maybe there are 1 or 2 that you're allergic to. For the most part, like, everybody's system handles fruits and vegetables like really well, and almost nobody eats them. It's like, it's absurd. Like how the USDA recommends that you eat 5 servings a day, which is like nothing. It's child's play. Like that's not even enough to be healthy, right? And the average American eats less than 2, and most in the form of like pizza sauce for fruit and like French fried, deep fried potatoes for vegetables, right? Like that's their fruits and vegetables, and like they're wondering why they're experiencing such a low level of health. So the answer is not more lab tests to figure out like, can you eat gluten, or can you eat eggs, or you can eat, like GMO soy. Like, no, the answer is eat fresh fruits and vegetables. For goodness sake, like it's not rocket surgery, okay? Like I hate to be the one who's like telling you news you haven't heard before, but it's like you make the vast majority of your diet fresh fruits and vegetables, and like the food allergy thing is just like not even a problem. You're just completely sidestepping the system, okay? And then there's all these other health benefits to that, where you like lose weight, have more energy, deeper spiritual connections, all kinds of stuff go, like aches and pains you've had for years go away. All right, it's like the best strategy ever. Okay, so if you're interested to learn more about this, you can check out my book, The Digestive Rescue Blueprint. If you're sick of getting shuffled around by the medical system, who just has more and more tests and never really like gives you like here's what you do to actually get well. I kind of distilled all that down in a book after like 8 years of struggle trying to figure it out myself. So sign up for the Digestive Rescue Blueprint. Link is down below. You get on my email list, send lots of good info out there, and I will catch you guys next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're suffering from digestive issues like IBS, leaky gut, Crohn's disease, or ulcerative colitis, I've created a special gift for you. It's my Digestive Rescue Blueprint, yours free when you sign up for my email list. As someone who suffered from terrible digestive issues for many years, I know what you're going through, and I created this guide with the information I wish I could have had all those years ago.